Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Rebecca and I am here to tell you that it is possible. It is possible to lose weight and drink alcohol because I've been doing it. And I'm here to show you how. So stick around to find out how you can actually make it. Okay guys, first things first, you have to plan it out, okay? And later on I will give you some tips on if you're not able to plan it, but if you know, hey, it's Saturday night and I want to have a drink on the weekend, then just plan it out. And how you plan it out is to, number one, know how much you're going to drink. My personal philosophy when it comes to how much alcohol you should consume should be that you should never have less than 75% of your caloric intake be food. Never less. You want at least 75% of your calories to go to food, which then will leave you 25% to consume alcohol. So if you have a 2,000 calorie deficit, then that means you have 500 calories of alcohol to work with, and you can get a lot in for 500. I'm about to show you how. Second thing is to make sure when you're planning out your day that you're getting nutrient-rich food. That way you are satisfied. The more fiber you have, the more protein you have, the more healthy fats that you have, the more satisfying you will be and have the room for the alcohol. And so, listen, when you're on a deficit, you really don't need much alcohol anyway. So if your deficit, say, is 1,600, then 400 of those calories would go to alcohol. And you can get over 6 ounces of liquor for 400 calories. And trust me, it's enough. Because when you're in a deficit, your body is actually burning fat and it doesn't have a lot of, food inside of its belly, nothing to sop up the alcohol. So you actually get a buzz quicker. So keep that in mind. You might think, oh my God, really? I can only have 6 ounces? That's like 4 drinks if you go out to a restaurant. But really, it's plenty, trust me. Or you might be thinking like, wow, that's a lot, who knows? But the other thing is it also reduces the potential hangover. Now listen, we want to have a good time on Saturday night. We do not want Sunday to go to hell because we stayed up all night drinking and never stopping. So if you have a plan for what you're going to drink, you are going to stay within your deficit. You are going to have a nice buzz, and you're not going to wake up with a hangover. And listen, if you do end up going over, just please don't beat yourself up about it, okay? We're human. Give yourself grace. Just don't let that trickle into an everyday thing, or because you feel bad, now you're going to just throw your entire day away, okay? Because trust me, one day of going over is not going to change. Okay, guys, so we've planned it out. You know what you're going to eat. You know how much you're going to drink. But what are you going to drink? So say we have 400 calories. We'll just use that as an example because that's typically on like a Saturday night what I would consume. So on 400 calories can get you 6 ounces of liquor. I love drinking Jameson mixed with some sort of Zevia, like ginger ale, the Dr. Zevia, or the Cherry Cola Zevia, and some lime sparkling water. And I do get LaCroix. I've tried bubbly. I'm sure there's others. So basically, all you are using is like the ounceage of liquor in the drink. Other than that, there's no calories. And the stevia is natural sweetener, so makes it a little bit healthier, right? So you can do that. Or if you have like the hard seltzers, they are on average 100 calories per 12-ounce can, which that's a great option. Or light beer. Honestly, there are some light beers that are only 65 or 70 calories. So it just depends on what you like to drink. I don't even recommend, sometimes you hear people recommend drinking clear liquor. It really doesn't matter. Like if you are trying to do keto, or trying to do some other special sort of diet, they might recommend doing that. But honestly, it just comes down to calories, guys. It just comes down to how much you're consuming. And if you want to lose weight, you have to consume less than your body burns. But I believe in having a balance, and I don't want to drink every single day, but I do drink a couple of days a week because life can be hard, okay? And it's just fun to relax and let go. This girl's got a lot of responsibilities, and I like to just take a break once in a while. Regularly. Peace of mind, baby. So, anyway, other options for you are wine. So, personally, I'm not a red wine drinker, but it has lots of antioxidants in it. So, it's like, I love to think of, what can I do that's healthy? Can I add any health factor to something that is not so healthy, like red wine? Or I actually will put ginger essential oil into my ginger ale and Jameson. So good. Great for your digestion, anti-inflammatory, all kinds of great things. Some other options though, I like doing white wine. So A Sauvignon Blanc, I believe, is only 70 calories for 4 ounces. But just try to get low calorie options. Now, if you're going out, now you can plan to go out, but if you are, maybe you haven't planned around it, then, and you want to go out, this will work really good for you. So I have a set of colorful bracelets, and I will put them on one wrist, and then every time I get a drink, I'll put it on the other wrist. Then I know I am done by that last one. And here's the thing, guys, too. Another reason why you really want to plan how much you're drinking, because if you just start drinking, you're probably, A, not going to stop, B, totally forget how much you've had. Because listen, there are effects of alcohol. If you have too much alcohol, your inhibitions are lowered and everything goes out the window. So if you want to be able to relax and have a good time, but still stay on top of your goals, measure it out, plan out what you're going to have. So go out to the bar, no, I'm only going to have 5. And when you're out at a bar, do not drink liquor. Don't. Just don't. I just don't do it, okay? Because even if you're getting a vodka and soda, there could be 2 or 3 ounces of liquor in there. Okay, so then you think you're having a light drink, but that's going to end up being 200 calories if they overpour. Plus, if you're drinking 3 ounces of liquor all at once, that is not going to be good for you. You are not going to like it the next day. Okay? So please don't do that. Stick with beer or hard seltzer or wine, something that you know is measured, that you can clearly see. Because in a mixed drink, you really don't know how much liquor versus mixer it is. And just track it. Okay? Just track it. If you keep track of what you're doing, if you plan it out, you will be good to go. When you are drinking at home, I recommend getting like a small mason jar. Which one would you prefer to drink? The smaller one that looks like there's more alcohol, or the bigger one that looks like there's less alcohol? It's kind of like the small plate theory. If you eat food on a smaller plate, you'll feel more satisfied. And honestly, what it really does is it slows you down. So if I know I'm having 4 ounces, I'm not taking my shot glass and filling it all the way up and making drinks if I were going to pour it out of the bottle. I see how much I have, and I see it getting lower as the night goes on. And so there are many times, most of the time actually, I will only fill up my shot glass maybe like a third to half of the way when I'm putting my liquor into my drink, because it just spreads it out and allows me to relax without going crazy, without regretting and having remorse and guilt and all that stuff the next day. Another thing you can do, and I told this to one of my clients, and she loved this idea and it's worked for her, because her problem is that if she opened a bottle of wine, she had to finish it. And every time she did this, she had regret, she had guilt, she hated how she felt, she was upset with herself. So I suggested that she just gets a 4-pack of the little wine. So just 2 servings per small bottle. So then you can say, I'm going to have 2. You can open up and you can have the whole one. You will slow down and you will end up having a much better night. Listen, if you end up going over, it's okay. One day is not going to hurt you, okay? So just remember that. And remember that if you are going to say, I'm only having 500 calories of alcohol and 1,500 calories of food, don't take more calories out of that 1,500. Just go over your calories and have the alcohol. That way you are still nurturing yourself, especially when you're in a deficit. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Please let me know below what your favorite cocktail is, and let me know how your journey is going and if you're losing weight by drinking alcohol or if not. If you like videos like this, stick around. I'd love to see you subscribe. Have a great day, and please go do something good for yourself. You deserve it. Bye.